My name is Nikita LaCour Dukes. I actually teach Project Lead the Way, which includes a part of engineering design as well as agriculture science. I have enjoyed 29 years in this business as far as being able to have students make sense of why the hows and why they come to school or why they're in certain classrooms, because now they literally can make connections like why and how am I doing this. I actually take the time out professionally to give them a chance to do labs, to explore, to actually do a lot of project-based learning and collaboration, which I think is the actual foundation of how students learn. Because I believe there's so many avenues that a person can take, whether the age would matter, when you actually engage in STEM activities, and we just don't realize how much we actually engage in STEM activities every day. We see STEM all around us and sometimes never even notice or actually think it's STEM, such as simply cooking. It's basically science and mathematics in the kitchen. When you're looking at buildings and structures, we don't realize the engineering design process that has been taking place. Having access is everything. It's like the pipeline, it's the fuel that gets the engine and the car going. A lot of students don't realize that they're deprived sometimes of opportunities, and some never know beyond, I don't even say their household or their school, all the things that would be possibly out there for them, such as traveling, which can automatically, they can see things through a different lens. I teach this engineering design class, but I show them in middle school all the different avenues that they can take from this class, not just one type of engineering or what is engineering, but I have them role play, actually work as every type of engineer that they possibly can, as well as scientists, and realize the math and science that are actually driven by I'll say the STEM lessons. I also start with makerspace, so they know how to collaborate in teamwork, so when they're ready for industry, as well as being able to work on projects with their peers and leadership skills. So I'm not only just teaching STEM, I'm teaching them skills, lifelong skills, how to actually apply for a job, so they have certain roles in the classroom. They also know how to present, because although I'm the teacher, I actually think of all of my students as teachers. Again, students don't realize, just people in their own community that have served are still all working in STEM careers. So the age part doesn't matter, because I've had students, I partner up with several universities as far as professionals, as well as undergrad students, and even some of our students who have left me come back and have a chance to talk with the students. They can actually see what came out of SPEMA, and when I say that, some of our same students maybe have now graduated from college within the last year, or within the next 3 years they'll be graduating from college in a STEM career. So I like to showcase those students as well that actually came through the doors of Scotlandville Middle. When they leave the school, automatically, while they're even here, I already consider them as engineers. So when they walk through the door, I consider them as engineers, or any STEM area. If they're in agriculture, I even call them ag engineers. So based on what the topic is, but when they leave here, they have already have several years, I think, ahead of most students. So for example, I was at a college doing some projects with some students there, and they had never done soldering. So we do underwater robotics here. And so my students have already had that skill that most students will never have. And they were like juniors and seniors in college. So just to know that they have more skills, they'll be able to just go outside and look around and be able to tell that a levee is what type of levee it is based on the wall it has in it, because of those things that we have done. So I'm expecting them to shine, really shine in their post-secondary experiences as well as in high school.